The people that save money get poor. And the people that invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and ETFs, they're temporarily rich. But it's flash, they can lose it all. If you're going to be educated, a person has to know there's between credit and debt. And that's why I'm mentioning the demographics, because the average person is not smart enough to handle that. All money today is credit. It doesn't exist. Credit is very simply the power to spend. That's all it is. So when you have a credit card, there's no money in that thing. They've just given you the power to spend. And the moment you spend it, you create debt. My job is to make complex financial systems simple enough so the average person can understand it. That is extremely difficult because most people are brainwashed when it comes to money. So everybody can buy a silver coin today for 20 bucks. A silver eagle is 20 bucks. But how many people will go to a coin shop and buy it? Probably none. Less than 1/10% of Americans own precious metals. And silver today is 50% below its all-time high. So silver is the biggest bargain sitting in the market as we speak today. It's about 20 bucks. It should go to 50. So at 20 bucks, and I tell my friends, I go, think about it. That's the problem. So when I was 9 years old, I just raised my hand and I asked my teacher, because I went to a rich kid's school. I was a poor kid, I went to a rich kid's school. And I wanted to know how come they were rich and I was poor. And the teacher said, well, if you stay in school, you'll be rich. I said, don't BS me. I mean, my father's a PhD and he's broke. And she'd go, no, you stay in school. I said, no, don't lie to me. So I kept raising my hand and she finally blurted it out. She was like church lady on Saturday Night Live or something. She goes, the love of money is the root of all evil. And they say, maybe evil to you, but I'd like to have some, The attitude that the government and other people should take care of me. As I said, it's a moral crisis as well as a spiritual crisis. I learned in Sunday school, give and you shall receive. And too many people today think they should receive. This is the best time of all, but it's also the most dangerous. And that's what Nassim Taleb was talking about. If you're anti-fragile, if somebody punches you and you fall down, you go, thank you, I'm coming back stronger. That's kind of what's going to save you. But if you're the guy who is, you have to put me in a safe room, and you can't say anything that triggers me, whatever those kids say, I don't want them. They're not going to make it. But so many people want to get rich, but they have horrible teachers, and then they work for fake money. The U.S. dollar is fake. They print trillions of it every month or day, and then you buy these fake assets. I don't touch that stuff, but the average person should. So that's why demographics and a person's desire to be rich is probably more important than their education. So we're raising a bunch of snowflakes. And it says the guy that's going to survive is somebody who's not fragile, anti-fragile. So what he says is this: whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger. So he says when you go to the gym and you pump weights, you push 100 pounds, that means the next time you push, you might go 105. So bad times will make the strong stronger. Out there. So that's why I wrote the book Fake, is because our school system's fake. We have fake money. The Fed prints as much as they want. And we have fake assets, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. I don't touch that stuff. But the average person should. But I don't save money, and I use debt to get rich. Most people are pretty sedentary. They want to do the same old thing. Sure. I'm happy, nothing's going to happen. Oh, he's just trying to scare me. But I was talking to my doctor last night. He says, you've been saying this stuff for 25 years. I never listened to you. I said, well. He says, now what do I do? Because his 401k, as we cover in this book here, the average firefighter has about 1.2 million in pension, but there's nothing there. I used to say PhD stood for poor, helpless, and desperate, because our schools teach us nothing about money. People always kind of dump on, fast food industry. If I had to do it again, I'd go work for McDonald's. Most PhDs tell me I can't write. Yes, I said I can't write, but I can't sell. As my Mexican friends would say, get some cojones, get some balls out there and get ready for whatever is coming. Don't run and hide and say, oh, Trump should have saved me or Bernie's going to save me. Don't change the world, change yourself. That's what I say to every person out there. Now, if you don't know anybody, let's say you're an employee of Google, you're screwed because you don't know anything. Who's your accountant? Who's your attorney? Can you read a financial? Do you know how to trade a stock? Do you know how to short a stock? No, but my team can. And yet people want a high-paying job. Well, that's an obsolete idea. Get out of debt is an obsolete idea. You should learn how to get into debt, how to use debt to get rich, and they'll never teach you about taxes. The reason the 1% is way up here and the 99% are going this way is because when you print money, two things happen: inflation and taxes.